in that. Try this again, guys. Sorry, it locked me out. And then when it went in, it said I was live, but it wouldn't let me into my own live. So denim, so far, I will have to revisit denim. Denim was a fail. Denim, if I got it, if I increased the laser enough to actually start marking on it, it was burning right through it. So I don't know. Well, this is the second time. So I don't know if, I don't know, man. I don't know. People don't tell me shit. I just work here. All right. We have a little bit of stainless, though, that we're going to hit. Now, this does have some sort of, make sure they have like a plastic coating on it. It's got a coating on the back, but I don't think there's anything on the top of that. I'll tell you real quick if it smells. I can tell what it smells like. But we're going to take a shot at this with the furrow. What do you think? What's up, Cornella? All right. Just go right in the middle of it. Yes. All right. So the furrow. Let me get you over here. It focuses a little different. So this guy goes down here. I like the fact that the laser guard comes off. This goes on, right? I'm still talking like I have my mic on. Okay, hope you guys can hear me. The thumb screw's on this side. You loosen it, and then you bring this guy in, and this is your kind of focusing billet, and then you tighten. So that's cool. And then you can also, as long as you keep your material held down, you can take this. I'm going to fire the laser real quick. And so you get an idea of where you're hitting, and then you'd obviously put this back on. One thing you can do though, which is nice with this, is it does come with a focusing card that you can come in and you can fine tune your focus just a little bit more if you feel like you're not getting a good focus. All right. While we're here, since there might be new folks in here and it's a different video and blah, 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 this is the Furrow 2. It is not on the market yet. It will be out either the 10th or the 12th. And Ortur sent me one to do a shootout against the D1. So that's what we're doing today. Modular construction, really quick to put together versus like the Laser Master 2. Pretty solid. Aluminum framing. Dig it. All of the belts are kind of enclosed someplace. So the only thing you have is like your drag chains. What's up, Ken? You're demoing it. Wait, you got the 2? The Furrow 2, Ken? No, the laser 1 is the single arm one. Good unit though. Cornella that's a bot, isn't it? Stupid bots. Remove. So is Whitney. Sweet. Okay, remove. Okay, so there's like 2 of us in here now that I removed all the bots, huh? All right. Okay, so let's see. Let's just jump into Lightburn. And let me see here. I just had a ruler. All right, so this thing's about 140 mil. 140 mil. Let's go 140. And then we're going to run a frame. The whole thing. Oh, see, it's going the whole. Oh no, wait, it doesn't know where we are. All right. So what I want to do, I want to go to the center. There is a little bit more of a learning curve with this laser. Not learning curve, it's with the software. And I see a lot of folks have an issue with the fact that the D1 doesn't home, and that's on purpose. It's so you can just move the laser head wherever you want. The Orfuro 2 does the same thing. It doesn't home, or it doesn't need to home. However, I will let you know of this. I guess this laser is similar enough to the Laser Master 2 Pro that when I set this up, it read the Laser Master 2 Pro profile and tried to home it, and it ground on me a little bit. So just know that you may have to like disable or delete the Laser Master 2 profile. I'm sure they'll fix that, but again, this isn't out yet, so there's still some tweaks to come. Blurred, I'm sorry, man. If it is, I'm trying. I'm the furthest away from my router that I can possibly be. One of the goals for 2022 is to do a mesh network in the house so I have better reception out here. Let's see. We are going to run this one more time. Okay, we look good. Okay, and then let's see. We're going to do stainless. So, how do we feel about stainless, kids? Let's see what we're thinking today. This is going to take forever. That's what's going to happen. Hope this doesn't take long enough that I have to like go pick up my kids or something. Let's see what the time's going to be on this. We might do something smaller on this. Stainless, we're looking at what's 12 times 60? Alexa, what's 12 times 60?
12 times 60 is 720.
720. I almost said 720, but it didn't. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Let's go 720. This is going to take forever. Maybe we shouldn't start with this. You know what? Let's not start with this. Let's do the stainless later because I have a huge plate of stainless and that's going to take forever. Okay, let's see. What do we have? We have all sorts of stuff. They sent me out a big old thing of materials. So let's check something else. We'll set the stainless aside for a second. I got a couple plates of that. They sent me some denim if you guys didn't hear. And thanks, Keith. Yeah, the repeater I got sucks. I like how like they send me. So they sent me a bunch of different materials. They sent me a piece that's already engraved. Like, what are you doing to me? I'm doubting my skills. All right. Do we want to do MDF or plywood first? Plywood. MDF or plywood? And more importantly, what are we engraving? Let's do the Ravenclaw thing on. We'll do plywood. Just so weird. I don't have like a grid burnt for this thing or anything, so lining things up is kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, Lightburn's crazy. People don't understand. They're like, I constantly get asked like what software that they should be using, and what they're doing is they want to edit and then put in the Lightburn to cut it or engrave it. I'm like, I don't need to. I just lost my little focusing thing. Here it is. All right. Focus, people, focus. All right. I almost guarantee that all my burns are going to come out a little lopsided because I can't. I don't have a good way to line them up yet. That and I'm lazy. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be in line with the other. Like I don't have a whole lot of stats on it yet. Like I don't even know like really what wattage it is. Vincent, let me look. They sent me some. They sent me some information. I have not read through all of it yet. I can tell you. I can't tell you the. I should be able to say the wattage. I just gotta find it. And they bury it because nobody wants to tell you the wattage of their thing. Well, they do, but they want to make it sound cooler than everybody else's, right? Specs. Okay, let's see. Specs. Safety precautions for. Okay, that's it. Nice. Okay. Documentation, software driver support, description. Let me check this out. Oh, nice. The description is empty. All right, so let me read you the specs because it doesn't quite say. Let's see. 2, which is, I believe, what this is. I'm trying to get them to send me a long focus too because that's supposed to be better at cutting. Real luminous power is 1,000 to 1,600 megawatts. Megawatts got to be milliwatts, right? MW. Wavelength is 445 plus minus 5 nanometers. NM. It just. Oh wait, fuck. Does it give me wattage? It's just not giving me wattage. Anyway, ask the questions though, because I will reach out to them. This video should come out. I think it's either the 10th or the 12th. I can't remember. It's right in that time. And any questions like that, I will definitely take back to them, and hopefully I can put it into the video. Did the nanometer business make sense to you, Vincent? Okay, so let me see. We need price. I had a thing a second ago. Actually, you know what? Let me get this engraved card started real quick, and then we will talk questions and stuff, because it's good for me to know what people want to know. Obviously, the price is a big one. I wasn't prepared for it to be a fully framed deal, so I thought it was going to be similar to the first one, but apparently not. Okay, measure. My little bopper here. That's not long enough. That's what she said. There is like 1,000 rulers. I can never find it. I actually just ordered 10 more rulers because I can never find the one I want. All right, so this is like 20 by 20. So let's go like 15 by 15. Let's see, 150. 150. And then, let's see. What's up, Doggo? Happy New Year's, brother. We're going to engrave plywood. Please let me check that again. I'm going to bring that over here too, so I can just switch them out. And what I say, 150, 100. 150. 150. All right, and then we're just gonna, what is that? Plywood. So we're just okay, like 70%. Okay, 75% power. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let me run a frame. All right, looking good. Let's give her the beans. That's okay. All right, I'll put these guys on. I'm gonna check and see how long this is gonna be real quick, because I might have to pee. Okay. Okay, I am going to, actually I can't see that. That's nice about the fact that the laser guard is so close. Shit. Okay, hold on, we gotta stop. We gotta stop, man. I just stop. So I didn't realize that the the image that I pulled of the Ravenclaw thing from Harry Potter was it's a JPEG, but I guess I took a picture of it on a transparent background. So it started to engrave. I don't even know if you can see it. It's kind of light. There they are. It started to engrave the checkerboard pattern that you see behind a PNG. All right, let's try this again. My life's a mess. Let's see. Ravenclaw. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to use one of their images. Might as well. We've got all this stuff, right? Let's use one of their patterns. Tree of Life. What are we thinking? Big Bug. Let's go bug. Sure. Why not? Okay, so get out of there. You get out of there. You go in there. Again, that's what she said. Okay, height. No, width is 150. So 150. You guys get keeping honest on this stuff. Okay, let's see. Run another frame. Okay, sure. And we got our settings. So we're at 6,000% speed, 75% power. Give her the beans. We don't care. Previews. Looks like this is going to be about 13 minutes. Much better. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not reading anything you guys are saying. Kat, the D1, like, so they asked me, hold please. They asked me to do a shootout. Like what you guys are watching now is the B-roll footage that I'm going to do for this. But they asked me to do a shootout between the Afuro 2 or Laser 2 and the D1. And I was like, are you sure you want to do that? Because the D1 is probably my favorite laser that I've used. And I'm like, I'm just letting you know that if I do a shootout, I think it might lose. I think your machine might lose. And they said, yes, we want you to do it. So far, Doggo, with his Fisker's brand, shit. Have your logo onto it. I like it. It's a good idea. I am going to be doing a video on actually like a cheap way to laser mark metal. So stay tuned. I should get it out in like the next week or two. I got this one to do, and I got another. I don't know if you guys have heard of Maker Pipe. Doggo, not what I'm talking about. And I got to do their thing, and then I can get back to kind of stuff that I want to do. Obligations, man, obligations. Okay, Ethan Page is a bot. I'll just add him as a moderator. Let's see. D1 this morning. 350. I don't think so. So here's the deal. A furrow. This is between you and me. Like, and honestly, I haven't made my final decision yet. So I'm still, like, it's still up in the air. The Afuro, they're definitely trying to compete with the D1. So far, I like the way the D1 looks a little bit better. It's a little heavier, and so in my opinion, it's a little bit, it's doing more. Let's see how to put this. The innovations that they have here, this is the D1. D1's on this side. froze over here. The innovations they have put into this, these guys are still trying to catch up on. Now, is this a solid unit? Yeah. And I'll go back to my original statement on, not today, but what I always say about when somebody wants me to compare the D1 to the Auteur, well, now it's back here, the Auteur Laser Master 2 Pro. To me, part of it is kind of apples and oranges, because if you like to tinker, if you like to upgrade your stuff, then you definitely want to go with the Afuro or the Laser Master 2. If you want something plug and play out of the box that it doesn't require all of that, then I would go with the D1. The fact that you can use Lightburn with the D1 gives it a little bit more versatility that way. But I think it kind of is going to boil down to like what kind of person you are to a certain degree, because like you're not, I don't think, don't hold me to this because this will change. But right now, the only laser module that you can put on the D1 is the D1. Like they don't. So, but you can take you can take an Auteur, either one of them. I guess Afuro is supposed to be their secondary brand name. I don't know. They're all confusing. Like, give me D1. Like, I can say that. I still don't know if I'm saying Afuro correctly. But if you take one of these guys, you can upgrade everything on here. On the D1s, it's pretty much like out of the box. Now, it is kind of plug and play too. So it kind of depends on what your what your end game is. Yeah, I'll go. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know, because basically this guy has got this thing called Maker Pipe, and it is like attachments, like easy ways to attach. Sorry, I'm trying to peel acrylic, which I probably shouldn't peel this off, but I'm going to anyway because I'm a rebel. It's these attachments that allow you to connect conduit to itself, so you can so the possibilities are endless. It's like an erector set, right? And I had this great idea, but when I got them, when they sent the stuff out to me, it was summertime, and I was going to make something for my lawnmower to hold a cocktail and some chips and salsa and stuff. So when I'm on the lawn, I could walk around with that. But now it seems a little pointless, considering that, yes, we still have to mow our yards here, but a lot of the country doesn't, is getting snowed on. So now I got to come out with something new. Oh, that smells like PlayStation work. Okay. Let's see. Oh shit. So we were doing questions, and I put on my pen again, didn't I? For the record, I am completely sober. I am just as absent-minded. What did I do with that, dude? All right, found it. Put it right next to the clipboard. Okay, so questions that we want to deal with in here, right? Questions. So, if you have questions for me, go ahead and ask away. But if you have any questions about the individual wattage. Second one is price, which they're giving me a bit of a doggo. So the wife and I every January go dry for a month and do a liver detox. Plus, it's 1:30 in the afternoon, and I got to pick up my kids. Oh wait, they sent you the like you said. I think. So, Vincent, is that the Afuro? Because so far, this does not seem like it doesn't seem like a very lower powered laser. Ooh, I forgot to tell you guys. Yeah, right, doggo? I wish the shit was legal. I really do. I forgot to tell you guys. This unit, I get to give one away. So the video that comes out, I'm also going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to be doing a giveaway during that time. So make sure that you enter to win. I'll put the like requirements in there. But I will be like sending one of these units, or they'll be sending it to you. But one of my negotiations to do this to do this video. Sorry. One of the stipulations to do this video and get this unit was they had to give me a second one that I could give to somebody. An unopened bottle of liquor. You mean like if you're going to do like an etch on it? Tree? I know. Yeah. My liver's like, what? This is like detox tea too. So it's like, wait, what is that? So tree, I would say, I don't think you're gonna like if you're talking about doing the etching that I did on the glass, is that what you're talking about? I don't think you'd have to do anything extra because you're not gonna like superheat the alcohol or anything like that. I think you just need to do the. I think you just need to do. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read Ken's response. Who said that? I thought that was Ken that said that. Oh, Vincent said, okay. Well, I mean, I like it's kind of, dude, you don't understand. Like, I've been contacted by Niji and Adam Stack too. Like, everybody, I got one laser, and all of a sudden, everyone wants to send me a laser, which I'm happy to take, but I don't have any place to put all these things. I haven't given away. I mean, literally giving the units away. But I don't want to do a giveaway where I'm sending one out that I've already used because I'm afraid like I might not package it correctly or something, or I might not take it apart right. And I don't want to I don't want to send you something that doesn't fucking work. So basically demonetized, by the way. Basically anybody, unless there's something like really unique or different about the unit, I'm not accepting I'm not accepting any more units unless they're going to let me give one away or do something cool for fans, because it just doesn't do me any good. And my battery just died. Actually, just check the website. It's a 5.5 laser for 6. But that's it for a 1, right? Can you see any specs on the 2? Because they sent me a link to some specs, but that was what I pulled up, and I didn't have that particular information in there. The whole thing is it's smoke and mirrors to a certain degree, because when the LaserMaster 2 Pro first came out, they were like, oh yeah, it's a 20 watt laser, and it's like, well, that's 20 watts going in, it wasn't 20 watts going out. So it's kind of it was a BS claim, and then they kind of called them on it, and they kind of changed their tune after that. But then I think since then, everybody's been really leery to put their wattage of their laser on there, which it's all demonetized. Doggo, like I will, the longer my live streams go, I guess I curse enough that like the longer it is, it just gets taken down. Anytime I catch myself dropping an F-bomb, I'm like, oh, well, there it went. Not that I really care if I like. It's not like I make a bunch of money off the live streams either. It might be the same unit. Now, I will say this. I mean, it might be the same module. However, there is, for at least the Afuro 2, they're coming out with a short focus and a long focus. And the long focus, excuse me, the long focus looks a lot more like the old the unit for the, the long focus looks a lot more like the unit for the LaserMaster 2 Pro. All right, I'm gonna put you over here. You can see this little piece of work. I gotta run to the bathroom. So check that out. So that is the Afuro. Doing that. All right. Nope. Oh, shit. You didn't need to see it finish. If I can post links, but we did for the Vincent. So you did post a link because nothing showed up. I don't think anybody else can see it. If you let's see, let me pull my email up. If you email me at nick@build.com, I can post it for you. I think I'm the only one that can post links in here. Where's my mail? I don't want that one. My mail. Oh, Google, I both love and hate you. Gmail. There we go. Oh, go away. Go away. Okay, so let's check it out. B-roll over. All right, so that looks pretty good. It looks like we might have gotten a little bit of a little glue from the. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a weird little line right here, but it looks like there might have been a little glue seepage through the plywood. And I mean, these are the ugly lights. It's actually pretty dark. Let's see. Let's do this. See if this looks better. It's pretty dark. So we're going to do the same thing on the D1. I feel like I'm in AA because I drink all this coffee now. So I just have coffee mugs everywhere. Not in AA. Don't wish that on, please. Okay, so here's another piece. It's so funny. These, yeah. I'll keep my mouth shut. All right, let's go over here. Pop you right in the doohickey. Jay Tidzer, give me a second, and I will. Ah, shit. I thought I did. No, I thought I added my Gmail account before. Hold on. Yeah, I did. Bastards. Okay. Jay, give me a second and let me fire this up and then shit. And then I'll respond to you. I just want to get this thing started first. Okay. You said 150 across? Trying to keep everything the same here. Okay. So that's a basswood. Laser box. We're in the middle. Switch this battery out. It's over here. And zoom in. Right. We'll frame it. Oh, shit. So if you forget to tell it where it's framing from, sometimes it gets wonky. Okay. Get rid of the beans. So Jay, yes, absolutely. I still love this unit. This is the D1. A furrow sent the Laser 2 out for me to review, and they asked me to do a shootout between it and the D1. I told them I really like the D1 and that I think that the D1 may win, and they said they still wanted me to do it. So here we are. I am running the lasers at the same speed. I'm trying to keep everything the same. The odd thing is, I would think that everything the same, they would run. They run about the same length of time, and I will admit, xTool's time estimating software is garbage. But this one, the D1 said it was going to run about 17 minutes. The Ofuro said it was going to run about 13 minutes. I didn't time them, so I'm not sure. Maybe we will do that on whatever we do next. Also, I'm taking requests. So we're going to do, next we're going to do some MDF. And that might be the only thing we're going to do because I might have to go pick up the kids. But I do have to go pick up the kids, depending on the time. But logos, anything you guys want to see on here, I will absolutely do. If not, I will use one of their suggested files. But I think it's more fun when we do Marvel or Harley Davidson. Don't do Harley Davidson, but Marvel, DC, Harry Potter, some shit like that. Demonetized again. Report cards are ready. So, not bad. I like it. So I have to kid brag for a little bit. I'm not. And here I was going to, but Lightburn. I'm sorry. The D1 tends to if you go from Lightburn to their proprietary software and back, it tends to mess it up, and you have to shut it off and reset it. And I didn't want to mess with that because I wanted to be able to do this as fast as possible. So I have, I'm using the proprietary software for the D1, and then I'm using Lightburn for the Ofuro. But I'm trying to keep the settings, the speeds and everything the same. I will say this, just kind of glancing at it, this, I also love that it doesn't look like it's the same size, but this definitely looks a little darker than the D1. I would say that probably has something to do with not even the power of the laser, it's the fact that the laser is a lot closer to the material with the Ofuro than it is the D1. Okay, so I got a kid brag for a second because this cracks me up. I don't know if you guys have ever heard, but they say they did this study, and it was a long study they did with some children where they offered them one cookie now, or if they waited 10 minutes, they could have 2 cookies. And then they followed these kids for 20 years or something ridiculous like that. And the kids that waited for the 2 cookies were more successful in life and prosperous and things like that. And the thought behind it is that it's if you're willing to wait for something better type situation, right? So, so the thing you have to know prior to me telling the story is that my daughter is a little sugar fiend, and my son is not. He'll eat a little bit of sugar. He doesn't like chocolate, which is really weird for me for a kid. But even if he's eating a cookie or a piece of cake or something like that, a lot of times he won't finish it. And he's like, I'm done. I don't want any more sugar. That is pertinent to the story. So I asked my daughter first, and I'm like, oh man, she's a sugar fiend. She's going to say, I want 1 cookie. And so I asked her, and she thought about it, and she looked at me, and she goes, I'd wait the 10 minutes and take 2 cookies. And I was like, okay, dad approved. We like that answer. So then I asked Ozzy, I said, hey, so if I have 1 cookie here, or if you waited 10 minutes and you could have 2 cookies, which one would you take? And he says, well, I'd take the 1 cookie. And I'm like, shit. And then he goes, because 2 cookies is too much sugar, and I don't want too much sugar. So there's a third answer, kids. Yeah, Jay, so diode lasers are slow, but they are fun. And I would say I have a CO2 laser upstairs, and I would say that is, I don't say it's more of a pain in the ass. It's a really good unit, but it's the maintenance on it's a little bit more. You got to make sure that all your mirrors are clean and everything, and your laser, focusing your laser is a little bit more difficult. or takes a little bit more time. Whereas I think the diodes, they're so like your CO2 is usually like right off the material like that, right? So like when you're doing wood, especially, like that's smoke and stuff will get up on your lens. So you have to clean your lens a lot. These lasers, I think the lens is far enough away from the surface that it just doesn't like fog up on there so much. So you don't really have to clean it. Like I think this thing said, make sure to wipe it down like every 5,000 hours or something ridiculous like that. I'm like, I clean my CO2 laser before I cut anything. The print area is nice. I have a Muse core upstairs, and it has the pass through, and like Full Spectrum is like Muse's parent company keeps telling me they want me to use the pass through in a video. I'm like, the problem is the damn laser is so heavy that once you get that, once you like, you can basically take the pass through out of the Muse and just set it on a table and engrave on that table if you want. But I'm like, I don't have anything they don't want to do like that, and the thing's heavy, man. I mean, it's not like it's 80 pounds or something at least. It says you're supposed to set it up with 2 people. I did not, but yeah, that's what's really nice about these guys, these units, is that they're lightweight. You can pick them up, you can put them in places. There's I don't want to get into that because I can't remember the name of the company, but there's a unit coming out that it's portable. Looks really cool. It is it comes in a case like this, right? Like one kind of big case like that. You set it down, the top cantilevers out, and then runs on an axis up and down, and then the laser runs back and forth inside it. And that whole cantilever piece has a fan in it that sucks the fumes out. It looks pretty cool. I did contact that company. I'm like, send me one of those. It's not out yet. But when it does come out, hopefully they'll send me one. I was like, I would love to demo one of these because this is cool. And that would be cool to do like you could do travel and client work with that. I mean, you could with one of these, but like these are kind of cumbersome to get, moved too far. Like I could take this in another room, no problem, but I don't want to throw it in my car. Excuse me. Any other questions you guys want me to address in the video? God, I can't talk today. In the video for the Ofuro, let me know. I will. This is the first part of the video. James, the D1 does not have an option that you can buy from them, but check the D1. So there's a maker block group on Facebook, but there's also a D1 specific group. And if you can't find it, email me at nick at build, and I will I'll send you the link. But I haven't checked it out. But apparently somebody has 3D printed something that somehow goes down there and air assist without having to mess with the guard. So that's something to check out. But as far as I know, they do not offer like an xTool branded air assist. I also told somebody to send me a message and I can't find my email now. I hate me sometimes. Go away. All right, not you. Where did I put my email? Jeez. I think I have more than one window open or something. That's what's screwing me. Nope. Come on. Dude. Why? Go here. Ooh, it's getting crazy on me. What just happened? Well, that was fun. I don't know why I just did. It just stopped. Look. It started going like it was getting like a detail right there. Oh, that's funny. It got stuck or something. Because I can feel that. Well, I can feel the whole thing. Oh, well, I tell you what, though. Like, here. Let's see if I can do a comparison out here. So, the furrow, darker, but smooth. D1, not as dark, but can you hear that? This is definitely way more engraved, like engraved, embossed. I can't remember. Debossed in there compared to this, which is definitely a surface burn. All right, we gotta do something later. Oh, nice. So let's start that. Okay. Okay, so we're doing Jurassic Park. What does that guy say? Just did the engraving with it. So Ken, what I do, like right now, I'm sitting in my garage. I have the garage door lifted about this far, and I just have a big exhaust fan going out. It just smells like burning wood. If like, depending on what you're burning, like if you're doing acrylic or something, be careful because that stuff gets nasty. And actually, if you're doing like tile methods where you're burning through paint, that gets a little nasty smelling. So I try to not be too caustic when I'm on live, just because I don't want to breathe it. Yes, D, that's it. Down. Let's see. We're doing Jurassic Park, and I'm checking my email. Hold on. That is not the email I want to check, you bastards. I don't understand. It won't let me add my every time I try to add my build account, Gmail account, because it's Gmail. It will let me pull it up once, and then it goes away, and it doesn't stay on there. Bastards. Okay, we're not doing this again because I don't know what that did, but no. Just, oh my God. All right, Jurassic Park. Who said Jurassic Park? Jurassic Park. I've been on Jurassic Park. Should be good. I like it. I want images. And then I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Color is black and white. Dude. Let's see. Give me a. That should be pretty good, I think. What is that? Copy image. All right, where's Lightburn? Do. V. Nope. Copy image. V. There we go. Okay. Also, MDF doesn't smell great. Just FYI, when you burn it. I'm kind of with Doggo. If it hasn't killed me by now, I'll be all right. All right. Did I just crash? What happened? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, cool. Cute. Let's see. Let's go 150. All right. I have a feeling. Oh, no. That should be all right. Okay, let's frame. Okay. All right. What are you thinking? Preview. Oh, 17 minutes. Okay. Oh. There we go. Yeah, the D1's out, man. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. You know what though? I've had that happen on the Laser Master 2, and what sucks when it stops in the middle of something like that is it's really hard to go back and get exactly where you started. Now, somebody was in here that said that they could go in, or you can go in and like get into your G code and find exactly where it stopped. I don't know how to do that, but I need to learn because I've had what was I trying to do? Oh, I was trying to do a canvas, and I had it. I didn't have it plugged directly into my computer, which is a no-no unless you have kind of a beefier USB thing, and it kept stopping like halfway through the canvas. And I'm like, when I'm doing a canvas, I think I have one around here. I have 11. I was doing 1114 by 11. I have it's an 11 by 14 inch canvas, so it would get like a third of the way through, and then it would just die. And I'm like, I just have to throw that out, because you can't really. I mean, I guess you could strip it down, maybe. I think. I don't know. Hey, Nano, hell chat. This is hell chat. Dude, that was absolutely not a typo. What did Vincent purchase that I missed? Vincent is right. You're never going to find one unit that does everything you want it to do. So, yeah. So, I want to say Adam Stack and Niji have both reached out to me, and I responded to both of them and said, yeah, I'd be interested, but we need to talk terms, because my terms, again, are going to be like, I want to give a laser away or give something away or gift card or whatever, and I haven't heard back from either one of them yet. I have had people reach out to me and say, hey, we want to send you a unit. I'm like, well, I want to give one away, and then they just stop responding to me too. So they can bite it. Your phone just exploded, like literally exploded? Sorry, man. Let's tell you. I need to figure out what time I need to go get my kids, by the way. I don't normally pick them up today, but my mom had surgery yesterday, so she's in the hospital. Let's see. This 3:30. Okay, cool. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Ooh, that's no fun. Nana, what kind of phone? Like Android or iPhone? It's like the only two now, right? So D, I know you can do that, but it's really hard to get at like specifically where you were, and depending on what you're doing, you give yourself like a black line sometimes, or like a little bit of mixed or mist. Somebody was telling me that I think you can even go further into it's. You can do it in Lightburn. You can go into the G code and somehow look at it, but I know very little about G code. Well, see, it's Nano. It's because it's an Android. Please talk amongst yourselves about which is better. It doesn't have an offline mode. You mean like, can you put a little dealy bopper in it? Little USB thingy? I don't think so. It has an offline controller, or it has a port for an offline controller, which would make me think it is, but they didn't send me one. So I'm assuming you're talking about like something like a CNC has, where you would just put the G code on a jump drive or whatever and stick it in there. Let's see. Let's go offline mode. I like that as a question. 9 mode. All right, and then what are we also doing? Let's see. We did the bug. The bug was 75%. We need to do the bug again. We're doing J Park. And we're doing that at the same on MDF, right? MDF. I want to be able to put the settings up on the screen so people know, man, so they know. Also, questions. If you have any questions about ask away for anything, but if you have anything specific you want to know about the furrow that I don't know, which is a lot right now, I just got it, just set it up today, let me know, and I will go back to my source and see what they have to say. And I will actually it'll probably show up in the video too. Okay, here we go. So Vincent, I finally got your link. So I'll throw it in here. I don't know what that goes to. Does that work? There we go. I got you. Good. It truncated it, James. I was like, wait, did it do the whole thing or not? All right, let me come back out here. I saw something else that might be interesting. Okay. That is not interesting. I'm sorry. Thought it was interesting. Let's see what else we got here. Upcoming podcast, chaser. Okay, got nothing. It's all boring. Do you have a video on how to do light burns with multiple colored painted pieces, so it shows the different colors when you burn? I do not. Check out Edge of Tech. He tried to do that. You can do it. Like if you're not particular with the colors, you can definitely do it. Just take a canvas and spray paint it, or tile and spray paint it different colors, then do black on top of it, cut through the black into the color. If you're trying to do if you're trying to do a Super Mario 8-bit, let's say, or let's go Deadpool 8-bit, because I know the colors are not better. So you've got red, black, white, and I guess in an 8-bit, that's pretty much all you'd have. You would have to know the locations of the colors. Now, I did see somebody try this. They weren't very successful, but they didn't really seem like they knew what they're doing either. What they did is they took a tile. Think how they did it now. I also I'm getting a little MDF smoke in the back of my throat. It's not great. They painted a solid color and then black, and then taped it. Is that what they did? I think that's what they did. And what they did is they burnt through the tape and the black to the color. No, I can't remember how they did it. They did this thing, and it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't very successful. There was a way that they did a laser burn, and they painted over it somehow, and then they did the same burn again. It looked really confusing. Yeah, sure, James. My camera's kind of in the way. Let me move some of this stuff. So the 2 is going to be a 4-railer, so like gantry situation here. Aluminum. All the belts are kind of concealed to a certain degree. Went together really easy, and that's what we're doing right now. Is that enough, or do you actually want to walk around it? Because I really can't. It's kind of in the corner. I wish I could run these both at the same time. For some reason, I'll just keep my mouth shut. Somebody said that you can run multiple emulations of Lightburn at the same time for different units connected to the same computer. Anytime I've tried that, as soon as I start as soon as I try to get into the second one, the first one craps out. And if anything is running on a COM and you have the laser box, well, if you have the xTool software running, the laser box, and you try to run anything on a COM as far as like another unit, it shuts that one off. So I haven't been able to successfully do it. This piece, the PC that I'm using right here is like $200. I bought just refurbed off a Newegg. So I think what I might do, especially at least for the CNC, and if not, just to be able to control two lasers at the same time, I might buy like a couple more. I mean, you know, there's nothing to it. You know, I mean, they're $200. Don't mess up though and get a Chromebook, because apparently Chromebooks don't work with Lightburn very well, if at all. All right, so for those of you guys that just came in, if you didn't read the tag comment, we are doing a shootout between the xTool D1 and the Orfero Laser 2, which is not out yet. It comes out in like a week. Vincent, I don't. I shouldn't say I don't for sure, but the stuff that I've tried with it hasn't really turned out very well. I may not. No. James, there's like 3 motors on it. Look, hold on. So you've got a separate motor here. You got one over there, and then you got one up here. Which is, it's one more motor than it has on the D1. So Vincent, what I'm looking at doing is maybe doing like something that, let me see. Okay, so like think of the Avengers emblem, right? Taking one of the lasers and cutting out the A, right? The circle with the A in it, and then cutting out a circle out of like pine or something, just sugar bonding that, and then dyeing it blue or whatever, and then putting the laser cut piece on top of it. So you'd have this contrast between like this like crazy old burnt wood and then this like really finely laser cut thing in front of it. But I haven't been real successful with trying to burn something that I already burned, if that makes sense. Okay, so questions about the Orfero Laser 2. If I can't answer it, I can take it back to the company and find out. Right now I have what's the wattage, price, and is there an offline mode? Which I'm assuming there's going to be an offline mode because they have an offline controller port, but again, they didn't send me anything, so. So now I'm curious. No. So this is just their logo done on the, I know it's blasphemy, right? But this is the D1 and this is the Orfero. Orfero looks a little darker. I can definitely, and they both kind of engraved into this a bit. So this is, I don't know if this is a softer material. Oh shit. Oh shit. I've not checked Instagram today, and that is bad. Oh, whoa. Uh-oh. Jesus. When you have friends that are like bodybuilders and shit, and they post pictures. Wait, bro. Jesus. Killing me. Jill, good friend of mine. Yeah, so we've got a little Jurassic Park happening. Who asked for the Jurassic Park? I don't remember. This, by the way, is your focusing billet for the laser. So it focuses kind of like the Laser Master 2 Pro, but it's just the laser guard just sits on there. What's up, Drew? How's it going, brother? Happy New Year. Gee, it does. I like it. It looks very cool. Like I said, I wish I could run them side by side because it would save me time. So what's happening, Drew? What's going on? What's the happy haps, my man? I don't. Let's see. It's so funny because the thing they pointed me to, and the reason I'm not showing you guys is because it's not finished. It's like the prototype for the page for the unit, and it's like the main features has been partially filled out, but then it's got a description tab. Hit the description tab there. It's blank. Let me see. Assembly manual, user manual, blah, blah, blah. See, the user manual and all this stuff, like, you'd think that'd give you specs, but it doesn't. I don't think. Let me check again. We are so Drew. Right now we're burning a little MDF. We are doing a shootout between the D1, the actual D1, and the Afuro Laser 2, new laser that'll be coming out next week. It is, I believe, Lisa, it's 400 millimeters by 400 millimeters, or 15.4 by 15.4 inches. All right, so that is the Afuro. I like the smell of MDF, man. We're gonna try the same thing. We're gonna do the same deal over here on the D1. Also, check out this artwork, dude. This is something I think they sent this to me by accident. I think they meant to send me a blank, but they sent me engraved one time. Look at that. That's on the Afuro. Uh, 22. Which one? The Afuro. Yeah, you better be drinking. Okay, so earlier we had the D1 crapped out on us, but I don't know why. Like I could very well could have done that. Okay, so just here, copy image. Seriously, dude. There we go. Okay. All right, what we say, 150? I'm going to say that every time. What we say? 150. We got two. So screw that one. You come over here. We are going to do this on basswood. Same settings. And I'm not really messing with like any of the other settings in Lightburn or in LaserBox, like sharpness or contrast or anything. I want to kind of give them the same, same shot, just as is. Okay, so we're going to run this over here. This just stops. And I'm just out of curiosity, I'm going to pull up a timer and run it for this because, like I said, LaserBox is notoriously wrong when they figure time. And if you change any of the settings, it gets way worse. If you change DPI, it'll be like, oh, it'll be done in 10 minutes, and you'll come back like 15 minutes later and it'll be like, oh, it'll be done in 9 minutes. It's bad. There's got to be somebody didn't carry a 1 or something, because it gets infinitely worse the longer it goes, or the more complicated it is, I guess. Somebody didn't carry a 1 or left a decimal point in the wrong place. Okay, so this one, D1, what did I just say, 20 minutes? True, always babysit your own place. Then you can drink earlier. Kevin, man, surgery. What? Well, hope everything's all right. Hello, Mysterio. Mystery. Sorry. So one thing I've noticed, and this is fun for 2022, is my reader vision has is just been getting like worse by the day. Like you'll see me kind of lean in, and it's because I can't read it. I have my readers, but then I look like old. I look old anyway. But my problem with the readers is I don't think I have the right magnification or something, because if I put them like, old school, like far down on the nose and look over them, I can't see very well. So I can't see very well either way. And I have to put them up, and then I have to keep doing this. It sucks. The height of the furrow. Oh, how the height is? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 22. I have to agree with Vincent on that one. Those single arm models, they're just a different price point all the way. Oh, dang it. No, thank you. Now you're gonna have to use the stranger, huh, buddy? If you know, you know. If you don't tell him. Okay. You guys want to see how to focus? If I can do this, if I can be far enough away, not like a bottle of booze on the floor. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, can you guys see that? Okay. I know it's kind of dark over the side of the shot. Okay, in order to focus, this is your focus billet. So you'll take your material and get something bigger. See it? So you would take your material. This comes off, by the way, for easy cleaning, because apparently I just got MDF grossness all over it. I also think that this little spot right here, can you see that very well? There's a little hole right there. It's not a hole, but I'm pretty sure that's going to eventually be an air assist. Like you probably drill that out, put your air assist in there. Anyway, just okay. So you put your material down. You're going to adjust the thumb screw here. You lift this up. This is your focusing billet. Set it, tighten, and then go. Now, one thing you can do, and I don't want to do this right now because I'm afraid it's going to shut the D1 off, but it does come with this focusing card as well. So after you have it set, you can pop this off, fire your laser into this, and you can fine tune on this, which is obviously, something very cool that you can do. You could do the same thing with the D1, but I feel like the thumb screw gives you a little bit more fine tuning, and especially if you got like a Z-axis lifter, you might really be able to dial it in pretty good over here. James, they were already tight. That's the beauty of it. They're all in rail. So, like, check this out. Like, I don't know if I can even show you this very well with this camera, but this belt is running under here. It was already on the machine. Like, this rail is all one piece. It's super modular. Like, there's only like 5 pieces in this and then some bolts. So these are under there. This belt runs in this frame. And I mean, you can come over here and I'm pretty sure you can tighten this if you need to with this guy right here. But so far, like, it feels pretty good. Like, it feels like it's got that good tension, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not too tight, it's not too loose, but you can get in. I'm almost positive you can get in there. Let's see. Yeah, you can get in there and adjust after the fact, but you've already got them tightened when you get in. Or it's kind of like the D1 came. The D1 came with all the belts like inside the unit. So when you pull it out of the box, if you've assembled the Laser Master 2 Pro or just Laser Master 2, like, you have to put the belts on either side and you have to tension them down, and then it's, people have some issue with that, like being too tight or too loose. This kind of gets rid of that for you. Hold on a second, Tree 50. Excuse me. So, Tree 50. The price is unknown at this point. I'm not sure exactly. Let's see. But that is, I do have that as one of the questions that will be answered in the video. I doubt I will be able to give you like the absolute price, but excuse me, but I'll either be able to tell you what the price point is. They'll do a premiere, so I think it'll probably be discounted when it first comes out or something like that. Keep an eye out for the video. I have to put that video out, I think, by the 12th. So, like, in the next week, you should know. Let's see. The person. Yeah, Vince, I saw somebody with the like an atom stack or something, the one-arm one that you can move it around. It was kind of interesting. Tina, that's how we do. I still joke that, like, I never wanted a laser until I got a laser, and now I have 2, 4, 5. So it's definitely something that, like, once you start doing it, it gets a little addictive, maybe, or just, I don't know. There's something fascinating about it that doesn't scratch the same itch as like woodworking does for me or burning things does for me. And I think it's because I'm a very blunt object. I'm not very precise in things. And when I can use a laser or a CNC for that matter, I can be much more precise because I can let the computer do some of the work and still create my own shit. Demonetized. Let's see. Tina. Tree 50. Let's see. Compatible with a rotary. I would guess it would work with the YRR. I would guess it would work with this. You're going to have the same jumpers and everything, it looks like. Maybe. I do not. So, Tree 50, I don't know. Let me add it to the list. Because when I'm looking for the Y, I just don't see I don't see the Y to see if I can jump to it. I will say, I don't know what these are. There's a couple of ports down here near the power unit or the controller unit that are empty. So it looks like you may be able to plug some other shit into this. Demonetized again. I love how I wrote questions, and then every time I write a question, I put little question marks next to it because I wouldn't know there were questions if not. I mainly have. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. I mainly have these lasers, diode lasers, but I do have a CO2 laser upstairs. I have a Muse Core upstairs. If you have questions about that, let me know. I'm gonna let you guys watch this though because it is potty time, kids. So as you can see, the D1 is. Oh, should I read this first? Is the controller 32-bit? I can probably check that for you, James. But if you notice, like the engrave on the D1 is much darker, and this is why when somebody asks me which one's better, really depends on what you want to do with it. I have yet to find the end-all be-all, like all-around laser. The D1 is the closest thing I've gotten so far, but you know, the Afro's definitely got its there's a word there that I can't think of. It's perks, right? That one. It does have a 32-bit motherboard. Is that what you asked? Let's see. James. The controller, which I'm assuming is the motherboard, or the same. I'm assuming the same thing, is 32-bit. App control, I can check into that. I don't. So do you guys use that? Like they seem to be really pushing that on some of these units, and I don't ever. I'm old, man. I'm a dinosaur. Like I like to have I need my big screen and my wires attached. But let's see, mobile units. Or, I'm sorry, how'd you put that? App control. Don't ask me how I know this, James, but my prostate is fucking fantastic. The monetized again. Damn it. I think David's all right. Let's see. What do we got? So I think this might be the last thing we're going to laser for the day. Well, you know what? Well, let's try to, like, once this gets done, I got to take off to pick up the kids at 3:30. Did I say 3:30? You guys really did, like, I know people think I fake it. I'm really just absent-minded. I literally have the kids' school schedule saved as a photo on my phone so I can remember what time I need to go pick them up. 3:30. Wait. Okay, but I think we're going to do this. And let's put on some smoke, kid. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it smoking? MDF smokes a lot anyway. You probably can't see it. This camera's so washed out. I got to get I was so stoked about this. This is a Kickstarter. It was supposed to be really cool. It's got like the mic and the ring light. It's got a little ring light in it. See? Ooh, can you see? Can you tell? Ooh. I already look like powder. I don't need it. But it's got a mic, a ring light, and a camera all in one. And I thought it was just down here. It was super bright. But I've got one upstairs too. Whenever I turn it on, it washes everything out like this. So the camera just sucks. Oh, thanks, Jay. Appreciate it, brother. I always forget you can donate in here. Yeah, definitely. Like that is definitely a plus. You're not gonna rack as bad. James said he likes the dual motor Y-axis, and a lot of guys will actually add like an extra stepper motor to kind of keep that control. And the Laser Master 2 Pro, the LM, fucking that one. Like if you get the laser going too fast, it'll rack. So you'll see it kind of like shift a little bit. I'm way over exaggerating it, but like especially I was using the rotary with that, and I had it propped up on 2x4s, which is my own damn fault. But every time it would like go from one side to the other, you'd see it kind of shift a little bit. Brian, I dig it, man. I dig it. So this is what we're looking at right now. Brian, I don't know if you've been in here or and just not talking. It's so weird. So this is what it was doing last time, and I thought it was just doing this. See, it's getting a little jumpy. Well, it's just doing the last bits of the graphics. But when it's doing that last time is when it stops. So anyway, I guess I was kind of showing the. So this is the Afuro. That is the D1, same settings. So honestly, if you wanted this to be darker, you just slow it down. But like speed-wise, I guess I need to time the other one doing something. I've got a clock running on this. This is at like 18 minutes and change right now. The other one said it was 17 minutes, but they didn't time it. Vincent, which are you talking about? The Neji or the Niji? I'm telling you, man, they need to come out the other way. Okay, so that was 1851, and the software said it was going to be 20 minutes. So that one wasn't too bad. Okay, so side by side, D1, Afuro 2. This has got a little bit of a ridge to it. This does not. Now, you shouldn't be surprised by this, though, because if everything is what they say it is, the D1 should be twice as powerful, I believe. I think the Afuro is supposed to be a 5-watt laser. Don't quote me on that yet. I'm not sure. But in the D1's a 10. And what you're looking at, if you want to get this kind of result with the Afuro, is just tweaking your settings. It'll probably take you a little longer. I shall write this on the back. So can remember which one's which. D1, and then we'll do a throw. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a little bit in the corner of the stainless just to see, and that way I won't do a big one, but we'll get to see the results on both those before I cut out of here. Okay. One of these days. What did I do with the metal? Oh, there. The other thing you guys want to take into consideration is cutting. The reason I like the D1 is because it cuts pretty thick material, but if you're never going to cut, then you might not even need that much power. All right, so we're going to take this guy. We're going to take this guy. Put this on. Do you guys want to see me focus this again? Is that helpful or anything? Brian, there absolutely is. Check out, if you pick it up, go here. Okay, if you do pick up the xTool, you absolutely use it in a light burn. But what you need to do is go check out my video on how to set it up, because you have, well, or you just listen to me, but most people want to watch the video. You need to go to xTool site for the D1, and then there's a link to go in there and download a profile, and then you add that profile to Lightburn. You can't just open Lightburn and expect it to recognize the laser, at least yet. Okay. We are going to focus this guy again. Focusing. Yes, sir. That's what I'm here for. If you go with the xTool, okay, so I don't know if I have an active discount right now, but try my my affiliate link that's in for all my xTool videos. There's an affiliate link. Somebody said they used it and they just got $75 off. I did have a promo for $50 off, but I think that ended at the end of the year. I'm working on trying to get like just a running percentage, like 10 or 15% off, like all the time. But I haven't heard back yet. Okay, light burn. And if you want to wait until, if you want to send me an email at nick@buildthatbuild.com, as soon as I have that information, I'll shoot it to you. If you want to wait to see if I can get you, a couple bucks off. I mean, definitely if you go through the affiliate link, it helps me out, but you do you, man. Like, I just want everybody to like understand what they're doing. If that makes sense. Okay, let's see. Thought that we're doing a simple skull and crossbones, kid, because I think this is not even aiming at me. We don't have a whole lot of time. So skull and crossbones, we will go, although I am going to look, I'm going to cheat. Let's see, close. If I wanted to engrave this on stainless steel, 12 millimeters per second, 100%. What is 12 millimeters? We already decided that is 720, right? 720, 100%. Okay. Try that. See what we think. 720. 100%. That's the home kids. And then we want this to be like, let's go 30. I just don't want it to be too huge because time-wise, frame. It's so funny I can't see it. All right. What's the time on that? Let's just check. I just want to see what it's going to take to do that. 12 minutes. Okay, well, fuck. Let's go a little smaller. I just, like I said, I don't want to, like, I'd rather get both these done so you guys can see them. Let's go 20. 20, same thing. You have to frame it from there. Oh, we're frame from okay. Frame. All right. That looks like it's going to be 5 minutes. Okay, cool. Let's try that. I know. It's always so weird when you're going slow because it's like. Yeah, Brian, just send me an email, man. I'll let you know. I should know by tomorrow. Dropping stuff. I should know by tomorrow. Well, shit. So I deal with a lot of companies that are out of China or Asia. I shouldn't say China. China. And so since the time difference is so off, like I send them a message and then they respond to me while I'm sleeping and then I respond back. So I would say like a day or two. I should be able to get you some sort of discount in a day or two. Let's put it that way. I would like to be a percentage off. The thing is, it really helps me out if I can just always have whatever it is. You know, if you want to use Core, I can always get you $125 off. That's not awesome, but hey, listen, it's better than nothing. But I can always say that I can always get you that off. A lot of these companies with the lasers have been giving me like, we'll give you like you can use this discount code for a month. That's like $50 off. And then I'm like, at the end of that month, like it's hard to keep track of. So the companies that I'm going to work with, the companies that I want to work with moving forward, I want to be able to say, listen, I just want, 10% off all the time. Maybe we do a bonus, like Grill Blazer. So I work with those guys, love them to death. I can get you 10% off a Grill Blazer whenever. I get you 10% off anything on Grill Blazer's site, whenever. What they did, which I thought was really cool, is for Black Friday, they had a Black Friday deal that was 15% off. But it was stackable with my discount. So Black Friday, you get 25% off using my discount plus their discount. That was cool. That was because that way I could still offer you value and get you a better deal because it was Black Friday. I'm really curious, like, what are my deals are here? Oh, shit, I think it's etching it. Well, okay, I think it's marking it. I'm doing a little mark in the corner of the stainless. Stainless will mark with a diode laser. It doesn't mark very dark. But stay tuned. In probably a week or two, hopefully sooner. I have some other housekeeping things I got to get done. I have a cheap way to mark metal with a diode laser. Check this out. Let's see if I find them. See, where are you? Okay, see the little feint? This is stainless steel. See the little feint skull and crossbones? That is without any treatment, and this is with treatment. And that's one pass for both. So I think, like, if you go 5 passes with just nothing on there, you could get kind of darker, but that's one pass. Mm-hmm. So, stay tuned for tips and tricks, kids. Stay tuned for that secret coming up next on Build Dad Build. It is Nick. That's all wrong. That's Build. Okay. So just out of curiosity, and I don't know, I don't have all of your email addresses, but would it be helpful? So I have an email address list that I don't ever use, but I have it. It's like people that have signed up on Build That Build and things like that. People that have sent me emails and whatnot. Would you guys benefit from me sending out like a once a month thing or something like that? That was like, hey, listen, here's the deals. here's the ongoing deals, plus here's like any bonus deals that you can get using these coupon codes or promo codes. Would that be something you guys would be interested in, or would you be like me? Like, I don't like to get a whole lot of emails. So if I got something once a month, if it wasn't adding any value to my day, I probably would start trashing it. So I don't know. Because I have people that are like, hey man, I just bought this, and I'm like, did you use my promo code? And they're like, no. I'm like, well, I could have gotten you 10-15% off. Anyway, so I'm in the process of revamping a lot of my like affiliate stuff to have the information out there. If you go to builddadbuild.com, you can see some of them, not all of them. I need to change the name of it. I had a web designer do my page, and when they did, they changed affiliates to like the good stuff or something. I'm like, so now everybody can't find it. Like, I wanted to say affiliates. Okay, we are finished. Let's check this out. Ooh, check that out. Okay, that's on the offer. Now, the one thing I have is the problem I had with that piece of stainless was it was really dark. It was really dark. What's up, Rock? It was really dark, and I was cleaning it with something, and it came off. So I kind of get an idea. That still looks pretty good, man. Now, I don't know. I'm assuming this is stainless steel. I don't know. I don't know how to tell what kind of steel is what. If somebody can tell me what that means, let me know. Anyway, this is the offer. So let me make sure I'm not messing stuff up here. A little A. Boop. And then let's run it on the D1. What was this? Let me look at the settings in it real quick. Settings. Let's see, where was that? 720 and 100%. Okay, so let's try that on the D1 and see what we get. I feel like eventually I'm gonna need to sit down and just do like people always want me to do a which dye or stain is the best. I'm like, it depends what you're doing with it, man. It really does. And I feel like I'm gonna have to do the same thing with the lasers. Like, what do you want to do with it? Okay, so we went 25 on there, right? All right, and then we're gonna go for stainless steel. Come in here. We're gonna go from the corner. Let's put you up there a little higher. Okay. And start. All right. Okay. I'm gonna have these on. So one of the things about laser engraving metal diode is it's reflective. So it kind of the furrow is close enough that it doesn't really have a lot of reflection space. I feel like the D1, the guard is just a little higher. I can't see a little bit. What's really crazy is when you're engraving a cylinder, like a glass cylinder, so a glass, because the laser fires through and then it hits the glass inside and it fires all over. So like if I turn all the lights off in the garage, the garage starts flashing blue because it's shooting it everywhere. That's what she said. Gotta stop. Oh, let's see. Trying to sell car wash exchange, dude. Don't even get started on that. Check it with a magnet. D. So what does a magnet tell me about that? Like if it's aluminum? So does stainless steel not take a? Okay. So is stainless steel? Does it take a magnet or not? This has a magnet on it. So let's see. What else do I have? Well, aluminum is not doing any good. Okay, so this is mild steel. This plate, which James just said this is stainless. So, oh, it's not. I don't think I realized that. I thought stainless steel was magnetic. Okay, so it's stainless. So the car warranty thing cracks me up because I just recently purchased a new vehicle, and I keep getting those calls, and I'm like, it's 3 months old. There's no way. Interesting. I think I knew that. Maybe I did. I've slept since then. So I am curious. I should have run a clock on this one. So this is what I'm talking about. It has been, I don't know how long since I started this, but it took about 12 minutes to do the skull on stainless over here. This said it was going to be 2 minutes. It's definitely been more than 2 minutes. Right now it says there's about a minute left, but there's a lot more to be done. So we will see. Oh, because it's got crap in it, right, Brian? Like it has other stuff in it. That would make sense. I want to see these things cut. We're not going to see that today, though. I wonder. I don't want to give you guys all the information, man. Hey, Brian, I'll be sure to get back to you with those dust counts. You spilled dust counts, right? It's okay. That makes sense, though. Interesting. Okay. All right. Any other questions you want me to take back to these guys? Because I will be in contact with them tonight. This video, like I said, let me just check with them. Let me just check my email. I could probably tell you. I was going to find her last deal to me. Which I probably threw in the trash. Sometimes it happens. No, maybe I put it in the folder. Hold on. So many folders. Because during the premiere, starting from January 10th, so she's letting me know if I can publish the video before the 12th. So this video will probably be live the 10th, if that's the premiere of the thing, right? Nano, the thing that drives me nuts is sorry, the trash people are apparently here. The thing that drives me nuts is I made an insurance claim on my wife got in an accident. I made an insurance claim, and my fucking insurance company, demonetized. The insurance company or somebody within the realm of all those people that I had talked to sold my information, so they keep contacting me now. I'm like, I didn't have anybody contact me. I had myself in a little bubble. Rock, are you talking about stainless? Shining it up like a mirror? Interesting. So is that going to take the marking off the metal though? All right, hold on. Let me peep. All right, we're close. So just so we're clear, guys. Once we take a look at this, I gotta go. So I will be. I don't think I'll be back on tonight. I might run some more tests while the kids are here, but it's like with the kids here, it's too hard for me to try to keep up with you guys. It's like you guys are children and their children. Actually, their children. You guys are easier to keep up with, but keeping up with this, the lasers, and trying to make sure that my kids don't kill themselves is a little too much. Get close, man. Remind me to time. Time burns. Okay. Also, if a question comes up, feel free to email me, nick@build.com, and drop that in there, and I can. And if you get it to me before tonight, I can definitely get it over to the folks at Orchard to find out any additional daily boppers. It looks like a bunch of people just came in. Right now, we're doing a shoot off between the Afuro Laser 2, which is not out yet, and the xTool D1. I am getting ready to wrap this up, but if you have any questions real quick about the Afuro Laser 2, let me know. If I can answer them, I will. If not, I will talk to Orchard and get you the answer, probably via the video that's going to come out on the 10th. Woo! This video on the 10th. What's that, a video on Monday? Take it easy, D. Oh, it's a Monday. So I'm going to have a video come out Sunday and Monday next week. Maybe I'll move the Sunday video to like Wednesday or something. What am I duct taping? My children? Yeah. All right. We are done. Let me magic eraser that one too. Just so we're being fair to everybody. All right. Here's what we got. Furrow, D1. D1 is definitely darker. I know, let's see. Hold on. Let me get the ugly lights up again. See if I can get you a little here so you can see a little bit better of. So this one has a little bit more of a coppery look to it, which makes me think it didn't go as deep maybe as this one. This one's definitely darker. Right back at you, Jim. Okay, so let's see. That is. So these guys, I'm going to do a bigger scale engrave on both these so we can really see it. So check that in the video when I drop it. When I drop it like it's hot. D1. All right, guys. I got to clean this stuff up and go get my kids. James, yes. Laser Gerbil and light burn. Actually, the funny thing is I don't really use laser Gerbil, so I'm not real familiar with it. The settings they gave me for everything is the laser Gerbil. But yeah, all right. So guys, thanks for hanging out and playing and whatnot, and get to work. And I gotta go and get to work or something around. All right, peace.